Hey Scorpio, welcome to your July love reading. I'm a little bit late getting this out, I know, but there's still a few weeks left of July, so let's see who's coming towards you and what you can expect. And if you are already in a loving relationship, let's have a look at what it is you need to do in order to help your relationship to move forward in a really positive and powerful way. Okay. So all of the card decks I'm using in this reading are my own. I designed them all except for the traditional tarot deck, which I may or may not pull some cards from. I'll just see what shows up for you today, okay? So I already feel like there's a bit of an energy in your reading where there's some blocks showing up, some stuff from childhood that is showing up in your current life that needs to be resolved. And I'm getting this really strong sense that it's more of a mindset thing, not necessarily like an emotional block, but a mindset thing. So, you know, really want you, Scorpio, all right, Scorpio, I really want you to think about what you've been focusing on, right? And let's just say what you've been focusing on in the work situation. If you've been focusing on, let's say you're having some issues at work, right? And let's say you are feeling really negative about work and you're really noticing the negative people around you. Look at this card that's come out. Prince of the Head, withdrawal. Let's say you're noticing at work all of the negative stuff that's going on at work, right? Now, if it is negative stuff that's going on at work and you're focusing on the problems at work, it's going to really help you to spiral down into a low vibrating state, into a negative state, right? So this is depression. This is how we get into depression, right? And especially with everything that's going on in the world at the moment, it's really important to remain positive and upbeat and not focus on negative things. So what I'm feeling here in your reading, well, you've got really interesting cards, Scorpio. So, all right. All right. Hang on. Let me just get some clarifying cards here because you have a twin flame relationship coming in, whether it's you're already in one, you've already met this person, or they're about to come into your life. Now, the thing with twin flame relationships is sometimes they can be short-lived. I think, you know what? I'm not a big believer of telling people what they should believe, right? I believe that whatever you believe is going to happen, or whatever you believe a twin flame relationship is, go with that, okay? But what I will say is that sometimes these twin flame relationships are short-lived, and other times they're lifetime relationships, or they become lifetime friendships, or whatever it is that there's opportunities in these twin flame relationships to have lifelong connections with someone, whether it's romantic, friendship, it evolves into something different. But usually what happens with these twin flame relationships is they come in hard and fast, right? And then they're hot and they're steamy and they're exciting and passionate, and then something happens and someone runs. So let's just have a look at the cards here. So this is what I've got, right? The big heart. And this is all about unfamiliar love. So what you'll experience is something really, really new and delicious, right? And this person who's coming in is you're going to be like, wow, where the hell did you come from? Who are you? What are you all about? So where it's going to be really delicious and amazing there's going to be some avoidant personality showing up. So what happens with the twin flame relationship? Let me just explain it quickly for those of you who don't know. It comes in hard and fast. It's delicious. You're like, oh my God, this person loves like I do. They reply like I do. They communicate like I do. This is amazing. I can't believe my lucky stars. This is what it's like. And then something happens where they reflect back to you all of that. They also reflect back to you your deepest wounds and your darkest fears. So you have this opportunity to heal your inner child. So all of your wounds will start to show up really quickly, right? Like this. And it's not because you're like, it's not because you're attaching yourself to them in a negative way. It's just because this is the type of relationship that this twin flame thing is. So this is the card that came out, the 10th mirror. This is the inner child, right? This is why I'm laughing, because all of the cards that have come out are, they're spot on, right? They're spot on with the twin flame story. So the mirror here is all about childhood grief. So I'm just gonna throw some beliefs at you, and what I'm getting a strong sense of is that there is potentially an abandonment wound that's going to show up here in order for you to heal it. So your inner child at some stage got heartbroken. So these cards here, all three, are all about you healing your inner child, right? So let me just get, even though I'm really clear on what this is, and I feel like, I feel like you really are going to appreciate this connection. You're going to really see it for what it is, and you're going to really, you're going to be in a place of appreciation and gratitude. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of grief leaving you. Like if you understand that this is an opportunity for you to grow in a really powerful way, right, Scorpio, to heal your inner child, to do the inner work, there's going to be a lot of grief leaving your body. There's going to be a lot of healing done. Even this card, this is the twin flame card that came out, right? And it's all about having a spiritual awakening. That's what these twin flames do. They bring in spiritual awakenings. And so where you're having one, they're having one too, right? But that's the thing, is that if your person doesn't understand what's happening, they're going to run. They're going to ghost you. They're going to be avoidant. They're going to be withdrawn. Even this card, they're going to be withdrawn. Yeah. Prince of their head. I always say, you don't want any more twin flame relationships. You don't. They're like intense. They're intense. They're painful. But if you're on this path, if you're on this healing journey, they're kind of delicious too, right? They're kind of delicious. They're more than delicious. They're actually really beautiful. And if you can refrain from being in your ego about it, and you learn how to love and accept all of who you are through this process, you're actually going to become really powerful. And this is the outcome card. The goddess of power, manifesting your dreams. Yeah? You will become really powerful if you stay out of being the victim. Avoid being the victim. Do not become the victim in any story. Do not become the victim in your own life. Okay. Do not become the victim in your life, Scorpio, okay? And I know that for you, one of your personality traits is to somewhat, you can, Scorpio, you can somewhat be selfish at times, right? It's just one of the shadow personality traits of Scorpio, and that's okay. But in this situation, if they do something, let's say they do ghost you and they run, it's really important that you don't go, oh my God, they're out to get me from the start. Don't go into your suspicious archetype. Keep it about you. And if they run, what you have to understand is that person, this is too intense for them. Yeah, it doesn't mean they don't love you. It doesn't mean they don't care about you. It just means that right now, this connection is so deep and so intense that the light, the spiritual awakening that's happening here is too intense, so they're going to run. So it's really important you learn to have compassion for everyone that's involved in this story. So when I wanted to get a little bit more information about the inner child card, the grief card, these are the cards that have come out, okay? This is the fifth mirror. It's all about your belief systems. This is mother-father healing, but what's come out is father healing. So this is an invitation for you to heal your father wounds. This connection is going to come in to support you to heal your father wounds, right? So, and when you do that, the connection can come back in together. It can. Often twin flames, they never leave each other. They never ever part. They want to stay in each other's lives, whether it's in a romantic way or a friendship way. But that's the thing about the twin flames, is that you have an opportunity to have a new beginning with your twin flame, if that's what you want. Okay? Your outcome is the star. Make a wish. If you heal your father wounds, again, you are going to become really powerful. Yeah? Right? You are the star. What a really great reading. Like, this is, wow, this has been my favorite reading so far this month. With the mirrors, let's just talk about the mirrors for a second, okay? With twin flames, there's mirroring going on. Often you have exactly the same wounds, right? So it's a direct mirror. It's not a mirror where, you know, sometimes when you see someone and they're being arrogant, and you're like, I wonder what that's trying to reflect back to me, because I know that I'm not arrogant, or I do my best not to be arrogant because that's a trait I don't like. But in fact, the mirror that's being reflected back to you is that you need to have more confidence, that arrogant person has a lot of confidence, but you're actually not seeing the confidence part, you're seeing the arrogant part. With twin flames, it is a direct mirror. Everything you're experiencing, they're experiencing too. That's why these connections can be really intense and they can make people run. Okay, so give it time. If your person has run from you, or if you're in this place right now where you're experiencing this, just give it time. Yeah, give it time. People have a way of coming back. They always come back. If you remain aligned to who you are and you keep being positive, what magnetically drew them to you in the first place is going to be what magnetically draws them back to you. But you have to believe that. You have to believe that as you heal yourself, you're also you're helping them heal themselves, right? That's the thing with the twin flames. When one twin heals, both twins heal. Some affirmation cards from you from the Healing Little You deck. I am strong. I always do my best. And I love to support others. But right now, what I'm really feeling for you, Scorpio, is time to support yourself, right? Time to support yourself. And if there is any judgment towards anyone else in your life, you got to go within and you got to do that inner work on yourself, okay? Because anyone who triggers you and you judge them, that's a reflection of what's going on inside of you, not them. Right? Really important that you start to see everyone through the eyes of love. I now listen to my intuition. My love is my north and it guides me. I show myself compassion. When you show yourself compassion, you will learn how to show others compassion. So Scorpio, really important for you to listen to the voices in your head. And that didn't come out right. Listen to the voice in your head and how you talk about yourself and how you talk about other people, right? Because if you are judging others, it means you've got work to do. And if you would like to know, if you would like some support in that work, or in doing that work, if you want support healing your inner child or your father wounds, that's one of the things that I help my clients do in private sessions. If you are interested in booking a private session, all of their details and the link to booking through my calendar is in the description part of this reading. I hope that this video has helped you in some way. If it has, please drop me a little comment and let me know. And I'm sending you so much love.